Hello and welcome to another technical takedown the hard way. In today's video we're going to discuss our route across Africa. This is going to be one hell of an epic adventure, but I wanted to speak to you more about our philosophy when it comes to our route. Yes, our route has an actual philosophy and we had to tailor make our route in order to make sure that whatever vehicle we took, and depending on our experience, that we could definitely make it across the entire route, basically. As you may be aware of at this present moment, our route is a lap. So it's an actual lap around the outer ring of the African continent. I've been thinking about Madagascar a lot. I'm not sure if we're going to go there. It all depends on whether, we are able to take how much a container will cost, whether there are any good shipping ports along the east coast of Africa, and how long it takes, whether we're going to take the risk and actually put the car inside a shipping container. In the first place, there's always risks associated with shipping, so there's a lot to consider about Madagascar. But anyway, that's not at the top of my list at this present moment. Number one important thing is making sure we can make it around Africa. Africa is a massive continent, and I'm in here, I'm thinking about it, I'm looking at the map and I'm like, okay, we can do it. But we know people that have done it, but it's no small journey. Clearly, driving all the way down the continent, past the equator, all the way literally to the other end of the earth, and then back again. That's what this journey is all about. So it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult. That's just the way it is, right? It's not going to be easy. However, we are hoping that the vehicle that we are going to purchase is going to be the vehicle that will give us this the ability to improve the quality of the ride and the journey for the rest of the family. Okay, we are going to be doing only 200 miles a day. This may sound like a small amount, but actually it is huge. It is very, very big. Not in distance, but in terms of the technical landscape of the roads that we are going to be on. A lot of the times, especially in the southern African countries, the roads are nice, long, straight, barren, and easy to drive on. But West Africa, we've heard more than once that we should sort of perhaps even think about taking the route from through the Middle East and then down East Africa and then back up through West Africa. I was thinking about that, and I was considering it. The only problem is the Middle East it's not the best place to go to if you're not going to be using a carnet de passage. We're not going to be using that. So we want to take a route where we don't need to expend vast amounts of money just to get our car into a country. We have to do this anyway when we go through Egypt. Oh, I say vast amount, but it's a decent amount of money. 600 euros, I believe, just to get your car in and out of the country. Driving in and out of the country. Yeah, believe it or not. That's going to be difficult. We don't know whether we're going to do that way because, like I said, some people do say take the East Coast first so you get some experience and then go back up through the West Coast because you're going to need that experience. I don't think I want to do it that way. I'm not the kind of person that likes to do things easy first and then, and then things will get harder afterwards, but I'll know how to deal with the toughness of it. I'd rather, you know, go through the tough stuff first, get that out of the way with, you know, rumble on. Yeah, I know I've heard about people, you know, just really getting through Nigeria, you know. A lot of people are scared of Nigeria, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it. We are not going to be camping in Nigeria. We will simply stay at either Airbnbs or we'll either stay at Airbnbs or hotels, one or the other, whatever's cheapest. So yeah, out of there, we have the rest of the Africa, the West, or should I say Central West Africa. Okay, so this is, you know, the Congo, the Guineas, and Angola, those countries. Of course, I mean, I think these countries are going to be epic, really. We're talking epic adventures through these countries. One hell of a slug, but I do believe that we can make it, and I do believe that the car has the technical ability to make it. That's one thing I want to discuss. Are we going to be soft-roading or off-roading? Ooh, I don't know. I don't even think, excuse me, I don't even think soft-roading is possible on the totality of this route. I don't think so, anyway. I'll have to do more research. We're not going to take that, we're not going to buy a soft roader regardless. It's not going to change the fact that we need a car that has the ability to take us anywhere we want to, you know, within reason. We do want to get remote. We want to get to the place where there is nobody there, like no one. That for me is the dream. That is the dream, to get to a place where there is nothing there. Only us, for miles, for as far as I can see. That is the dream. So, I think I think you can call it off-roading. It's a bit of everything. Let's say that. It's definitely a bit of everything. This journey is ginormous, and you cannot call it any one thing. Excuse me. What else do I need to say? Yeah. So I think we're going to go, and I'm still in two minds here. We're either going to go through Morocco, down Spain, through Morocco, and then go straight down to Cape Town, and then come back up through the middle of South Africa, go to oh my goodness, Swaziland, and you know, take the highlands and then straight up into the game reserves, the big game reserves, those places. As soon as we go up in there, then we're going to take a right and then go towards Tanzania, Kenya, straight up, and into Sudan. We hope to be able to get into Sudan. Somalia, Somalia. I really hope that we can get into Somalia. Fingers crossed we will be able to get into Somalia. I will have to speak to people there before I get there to try and find a way to safely make it to Mogadishu. Okay, straight from there, hopefully we can get through Ethiopia and Tigray, hopefully if the wars calm down a bit, up into lower Egypt. Just follow the Nile up all the way up to Egypt, boom, straight up into Egypt proper. This is the part where I don't know quite what I'm going to be doing here, because we could either go directly back to Europe through the Middle East. I don't really trust the Middle East, you know, or we can take a left and go through Libya and spin at this present moment. Algeria. So yeah, we want to go up to Cairo, through the Valley of the Kings, up to Cairo, and then when we hit Cairo, we're not sure if we're going to veer off towards the Palestinian territories, Lebanon, Syria, depending on how bad the situation is there. You know, there's always stuff going on there. It's not my cup of tea. Would love to go to Jordan. We'll have to see. But anyway, or we can go directly across through Libya, up into Tunisia, and then from there, it's just like, I don't know, man. Algeria is so big. It's bigger than what it looks like on the map as well. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about doing this route, but for me it would be very interesting, because I could make it back to Morocco, and then we have done and completed the full lap of Africa. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if the kids will be coming with me from Cairo to Morocco. I might go by myself. We'll see, because of security concerns. The two countries I was trying to talk about was Lesotho and Eswatini. So yeah, we have those two countries. Mozambique. I'm not sure if we're going to go through Mozambique. Well, at some point we'll go through Mozambique. But in reality, what we want to do is we want to go through Cape Town, up to Bloemfontein, straight up through Botswana, or like, you know, make a go for Lesotho, Eswatini, and then sort of go up near Gaborone, yeah, in Botswana, and then make our way through up to, I think, Lake Victoria, as they call it, Lake Victoria. So we can see Victoria Falls, but I think that's in northern. That's in northern Zimbabwe. Oh my goodness, really, I'll have to do a lot more digging with this. We don't have, I don't know if you've noticed, but we don't have a permanent route set out before us, because it's just too big to do that. We don't need to have a permanent route. Plus, we're not even 100% sure whether these routes are going to be all open. We don't know whether countries are going to be closed because of COVID or whatever. We don't know. So we're just going to play it by ear. And I think that would be really cool. Would love to go to Zambia. So we might go straight through into Lusaka. Once we get to Lusaka, make a break for Malawi, straight through Malawi, and then Malawi out into Tanzania, boom, and then continue going up the coast. We want to hit all those southern African countries. So yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Fingers crossed we'll get to Yemen, to Madagascar. Fingers crossed. Not 100% sure yet. So anyway, that's a bit about the route that we are going to be taking. A lot of countries, 36 I believe in all, so maybe more. So, you know, the car is going to be put through its paces regardless. Let's see how good whatever car we get is going to do. We are going to do reviews on the car. Weekly reviews on the car anyway, so it's going to be really cool. Videos every day, I think we're going to be making, so exciting times. Yeah, so cool guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next time for another technical takedown the hard way. Take care.